impact coming into the game off the bench.
Smiley now at the right elbow, finds Crawford. Crawford has a nasty crossover. Elects to pass inside Smiley. Smiley shot from the paint, good. Turnaround Jay, 2 points. Bengals within 1. 7.5 minutes left here in the first half, trying to get down to Stucco. Wallace comes out to help. On Stucco, almost steals the ball away.
We have a media timeout.
Looks like, I'm not really sure if the ball stepped out of bounds. Either way, Buffalo State ball, we're taking a break. 17-16, Golden Eagles. We are back here at the Buffalo State Sports Arena. The Bengals taking on the Brockport Golden Eagles. First half action back underway. 7:18 left here in the first half. Bengals ball. Kohler with the long three, and she buries it to retake the lead. 19-17 with just a little over 7 minutes left here in the first half. Segrist, turnaround Jay, no good. Rebound Smiley. And the Bengals now are going to look to add on to this lead.
Buffalo State doing a great job of shutting down Cecilia Segrist. You mentioned she had 20 points last game. She's 2 of 8 from the field so far.
Kell drives inside, dishes out to Crawford. Crawford slashes. Shot, good, 2 points. She's feeling it. 21-17, and Coach Nicole Beauregard for Brockport wants a quick timeout here. Probably settle her team down, get them back into focus. Buffalo State, back-to-back shots there. Big 3 by Hillary Kohler, big 2 there by Kayla Crawford. Buffalo State turning the ball over 5 times while Brockport's turned it over 8. That's probably one of the stats really that's going to be a big key stat here for Buffalo State. If they can limit their turnovers coming down the stretch, especially in this first half, and not get behind, they can come out in the second half, have the crowd behind them, and really stick it to Brockport really the entire game.
Turnovers really hurt them against New Paltz and Oneonta this past weekend, which is why they went 0-2. But for Buffalo State, the key is going to be points in the paint, 12-6.
Nicole Beauregard, coach for Brockport, 5th season, 39-71 overall for the Golden Eagles. It is Golden Eagle ball. 6.5 left here in the first half. Story and Battaglia playing a pitch and catch. It's going to be a foul away from the ball, and that's going to be the 16th foul for Brockport. That's going to put Buffalo State in the single bonus. So any non-shooting foul from here on out, Buffalo State will be shooting a 1-and-1.
They didn't mark the foul on the scoreboard. Oh.
So Norris back on the handle to Wallace. Wallace trying to drive inside, gets stripped behind by Battaglia. Battaglia gets swallowed up. They're going to call a loose ball foul there on Bianca Smiley.
Yeah, Buffalo State has 6 fouls. Brockport still at 5. They're going to call that a turnover. Other play.
So instead of Buffalo State going in the bonus, Brockport's in the single bonus. Battaglia back over to Story. Story trying to drive inside, can't. Cross-court pass to Johnson. Johnson had a 3 earlier in the game. Pass that around. Story now with the ball, trying to transition inside, puts up the shot, no good. Hillary Kohler with the rebound. Kohler dribbles up court, finds Crawford. Crawford with a wicked crossover. Gives it up to Smiley. Smiley back around to Norris. Norris to Kohler. Kick ball there by Ellen Story, the Golden Eagles. Now it'll be Buff State ball with 14 seconds left on the shot clock.
Substitution, Alicia Bowman comes into the game for Ashley Wall. A substitution for Brockport, Alexandra Marshall and Kelly Grinnell come into the game for number 5, Cody Battaglia, and I want to say Ellen Story.
Buffalo State looking to add to this 4-point lead. Norris puts up the shot, draws the foul. Should be going to the charity stripe for 2. And now with that foul, both teams are in the single bonus.
As he mentioned, Buffalo State has scored 5 straight. Ryan Norris looking to add to that run.
That's the first foul on the junior guard, Alexandra Marshall from Manorville. Norris, the freshman, puts up her first shot. No good. Ryan Norris, a freshman from Endicott. He's going to settle down and look to add to this Buffalo State lead. Second shot up, no good, off the back line. Rebound, Bianca Smiley. Smiley getting tough, falls, picks up by Segrist. Segrist pass, almost taken away by Bowman. Instead, Stucco comes away with it. Kicks it up to Johnson, back to Grinnell. Grinnell now on the handle, 5 minutes left here in the first half. Looking to get back into this game, down by 4. Drives inside to Johnson. Johnson unloads, air balls. Smiley picks up the rebound, kicks up to Kohler. Kohler now finds Crawford. Crawford settles back. Alexa play the point. Crawford drives, trying to find an outlet pass. Finds Norris back at the point. Norris to Kohler. Kohler unleashes a 3. In and out. Rebound Stucco. Stucco kicks up to Johnson. Johnson now, she's working the point. Grinnell running around. Buffalo State man-man defense. Grinnell trying to drive inside. Passes stolen away by Buffalo State. Buffalo State's got to make them pay on these turnovers. As Norris, back at the point, calls out the play. Norris inside to Bowman. Bowman's shot is good from the paint. Mid-range, 2 points, 23-17. Bengals up by 6. Alexander Marshall, pass around Stucco. Stucco around to Johnson. Johnson, Segrist. Segrist trying to work it inside. Ball, jump ball, Segrist and Kohler. Possession now in favor of Brockport.
Substitution, Ashley Wallace and Mary Kane will check into the game for Buffalo State. They'll take out Hillary Kohler and Smiley, and 340 will come in for Brockport.
Media timeout. Bengals 23, Eagles 17. We are back here. Head coach Sue Rourke in her 7th season, 74 and 81 overall. 2011-2012 SUNYAC Coach of the Year from Miami of Ohio. Buffalo State on top of the Golden Eagles, 23-17. Golden Eagle balls. Erica Johnson gets the outlet pass, takes a 3, and that's good. 23-20, Bengals still on top.
That's her 3rd three-pointer of the game, and that ends a 7-0 run for Buffalo State.
Norris to Kane, Kane to Kohler, Kohler drives to Bowman, Bowman back out to Kane, Kane, Kohler, Kohler unloads. Short shot was out of bounds. That'll be Golden Eagle ball. 3 minutes, 20 seconds left here in the first half. Bengals on top. 3 here in the final regular season home game of the season against Brockport. And they're going to call an illegal screen there. Number 24, Bree Fortney. Another turnover there for the Brockport, giving Buffalo State the opportunity to get back with a larger lead.
Substitution, Kelly Kell and Olivia Luciani check into the game. They take out Hillary Kohler and Ashley.
Kane now, back around to Kell. Kell trying to get inside to Bowman. Pass stolen away, picked up by Erica Johnson. Johnson now. It's up to the right elbow, has pass back to Grinnell. Grinnell inside to Stucco. Stucco trying to find Marshall, can't. Has pass to Grinnell. Grinnell finds Marshall. Marshall, ball stripped away, out of bounds. As Kelly Kell forces Marshall to dribble out of bounds, and that'll be Buff State ball. Buffalo State now, once again, has an opportunity to add to this lead.
That's Brockport's 12th turnover of the game so far.
Kell now. Pass, kick ball.
Substitution, Bianca Smiley will check into the game for Alicia Bowman. This team has plenty of depth at the forward position.
Kell looking inbound. Finds Kane. Kane. Mary Kane, sophomore guard from Niagara Falls. Back to Kell, around to Wallace. Across to Luciani. Luciani drives inside. Pass back to Wallace. Inside to Smiley. Smiley now draws a quadruple team. Pass to Kane. Kane handle the ball out of bounds. Golden Eagle ball.
It looked like Bianca Smiley wanted to shoot, and when she decided to pass, she had it in the wrong spot. She thought Kane was in one spot where she wasn't.
Buffalo State still on top, 3 points, 23-20. Just over 2 minutes left here in the first half. Stucco to Grinnell. Grinnell spins, settles back, picks up the ball, passes Stucco. Stucco now around to Johnson. Johnson, it's been a spark plug for this Golden Eagle team. Travels. Another turnover. Buffalo State has an opportunity to add to this lead. Back and forth we go.
Kayla Crawford substitutes in for Mary Kane.
1:55 left here in the first half. Bengals still up by 3. Kell drives back inside to Wallace. Wallace it's out to Crawford. Crawford dribbles on to Luciani, trying to get it down low to Smiley. Does. To Wallace. Wallace uses the glass layups. Wallace 2 points, 25-20 Bengals.
Wallace now with 6 points, team high in the game so far.
Grinnell back on the handle, trying to get past. Kell can't, puts up a prayer, no good. Rebound Bianca Smiley. Smiley now working the fast break, 3-on-2. Puts it up, no good. Rebound, Marshall.
It's a weak floater there by Bianca Smiley.
Yeah, I think she was either looking to draw the charge or didn't realize how close she was to the basket. Grinnell's pass to Johnson. Johnson inside to Fortney. Fortney around to Grinnell. Less than a minute left here in the first half. Marshall driving inside, puts up a shot, no good. Rebound, Bengals. Crawford gets the ball, calls a timeout. Sue Roy Muncie.
It looked like Kayla Crawford got away with a foul.
Yeah, she looked like she got away with a travel there. And so Sue Rourke quickly calls a timeout. It's going to settle her team down. One possession, at least one possession here left for them before the end of the first half.
I think she's going to try to drop a quick play, let them get a bucket. Then Brockport's obviously going to have that shot clock, with maybe Buffalo State can get 2 possessions out of this one.
48.7 seconds left here for the Bengals.
Substitution for Brockport, Cecilia Sigris and Ellen Story check into the game.
25-20 is the score. Bengals up by 5, looking to add to this lead. Kell gets the inbounds pass. Gets it across half court. Looking to milk the clock is Crawford now. Crawford pumps. Gets a Smiley at the high post. Smiley shoots. Draws the foul from Sigris. That'll be Sigris. I believe that might be her second foul. That'll be the 8th team foul. So Smiley's going to go to the line for 2.
Smiley on the season, a 72.2% free throw shooter.
Buffalo State didn't really milk the clock, but they did draw a foul. And so Smiley, high percentage free throw shooter, makes her first one.
She's got a great chance of winning the MVP award. I mentioned she was second in rebounding and second in scoring in SUNY play.
Smiley now, looking to add to this lead, and does. 27-20 is the score. Bengals on top of the Golden Eagles. With almost the end here of the first half, only about 3 seconds difference between the game clock and the shot clock. Siegrist passes around to Grinnell. Grinnell trying to get it inside to Stucco, can't. Passes pass to Johnson. Johnson trying to drive inside. Kell doing superb defense. Makes her pass it back out. 8 seconds left now on the game clock. Travel there by Siegrist. 7 seconds now, 7.1 exactly. It'll be Buff State ball.
We mentioned turnovers has been a huge issue for Brockport. I think that's their 12 to 13.
Siegrist is taken out, so she doesn't, probably taken her out so she doesn't get another foul. 6 seconds down, Kell picks up the ball. Kell to Crawford. Crawford unloads, off the side of the rim, no good. Smiley tries to put up a shot, no good. And that'll end the first half. Bengals up 27-20. Different story from the first time we've seen them play.
Yeah, much different story. As you mentioned, Shea Jackson is in this game, so it kind of helps Buffalo State have a little more wiggle room as far as their forwards are concerned. You can see more aggressive play from Ashley Wallace and Bianca Smiley.
Both teams, a little turnover heavy. Buffalo State able to win the turnover battle, but they have been struggling to get points off the turnover.
Yeah, and the key for Brockport has been their three-pointers.
Commercial time, Bengals 27, Brockport Eagles 20. We will be back.
Hi, I'm here with softball coach Bree Curran. Your training camp just started, so you can tell us what we can expect from the Bengals this season.
Really excited about the team. We've increased the roster size from 14 to 20 this year. So we have a lot of young talent, a lot of very athletic young ladies joining us. Good combination of freshmen and junior college players. So I'm really excited about the future of the program and the depth we're going to add to the roster. We have a lot of returners who are also very strong, returning all-region players, so it's quite exciting that way.
And it's your first full year as coach, so what type of coaching philosophy do we expect to see for your fans out there?
Very aggressive. I love to run. We're going to do a lot of fun things defensively, put a lot of pressure on the opponents offensively, bunt, run, hit and runs, everything we can think of.
And you're practicing inside now due to the weather, so how is that working? What are you getting accomplished that way?
We're really lucky here at Buffalo State. We have great facilities and great support, so it's nice. We have a space that we can utilize for 3 to 4 hours a day, so the girls get a ton of individual time. We actually went outside 2 days ago when it got up to 36 degrees, but the sun was out and there was no wind, so it was just nice to see sunshine. It was a happy day for us.
And looking at last year, what are you going to concentrate on more for this year?
Confidence. The girls had a lot of inner emotional angst the whole year, so really working on their confidence, their abilities to succeed, and really building on what we did last year. We had a great run during the season, but really fizzled out at the end, and maintaining that the whole entire season through.
All right, thanks, Coach. And when we return, we'll have Nick and AJ with your halftime highlights and stats.
Welcome everybody back here for the halftime intermission as Buffalo State is on top of the Brockport Golden Eagles 27-20 here at the Buffalo State Sports Arena. And really that's helped as Buffalo State has essentially shot just under 50%, had a couple key three-pointers there from Kohler, and really able to take advantage of the turnover situation that Brockport's given them.
Yeah, they had a great balanced play in this first half. I mean, you had Luciani with a long two early on, then you had, as you mentioned, Kohler with a three. They've had 6 points each from Bianca Smiley and Ashley Wallace. But you look over at the Brockport side, Erica Johnson's really kept them in this game. She's 3 of 3 from beyond the arc, has 9 points already.
Yeah, Buffalo State also winning some of the rebound battle here for them as they're able to take on Segrist, Stucco, and Fortis down low, kind of putting them into foul trouble as Smiley is able to get inside with the ball and draw the fouls from their taller women. And really, I think that, it's extended this game so far.
Yeah, I'd have to say so. I mean, when we were in Brockport for the first game, Cecilia Segrist had 21 points, 12 rebounds in that game. Buffalo State doing a great job of shutting her down in that first half, and it's really made a difference so far.
True enough. Buffalo State now looking to come back from this halftime intermission, really kind of maybe add to this lead, keep playing with the ferociousness that they've had so far, and hopefully they'll be able to come down the stretch and put away with the victory and stay in the playoff hunt.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you there. The key for them, Buffalo State, is going to be rebounding. I mean, you look at the SUNYAC total, You have Bianca Smiley and Ashley Wallace 2nd and 3rd in rebounding, and Shay Jackson 9th. That's going to be the key of the game for them.
Definitely. And so that's it for here for the halftime report. I'm Nick Stutzman alongside AJ Speier. We'll see you back here for the second half of women's basketball. I just want. And welcome back here to the Buffalo State Sports Arena. Buffalo State on top of the Brockport Golden Eagles, 27-20. Brockport only shooting 8 for 24. Buffalo State shooting 12 for 27. Both Brockport shooting 3 for 3 from beyond the arc, all from Erica Johnson. Buffalo State not shooting as well, only had 1 3-pointer there. Hillary Kohler 1 for 9. Both teams shooting well from the line, 2 for 5 for Buffalo State, 1 for 2 for Brockport. But that's the key stat of the game right now. 14 turnovers by Brockport compared to the 8 turnovers by Buffalo State. Both teams in similar foul trouble there towards the end of the first half. We'll see if that continues here in the second half as we're finishing up warm-ups. What we'll do is we'll take a break, and when we come back, you'll hear, replay here, action from the first half, some of the highlights. Big shot there by Brockport.
That was Erica Johnson.
Erica Johnson's first 3. Big 2-point layup there by Bianca Smiley. Crawford, when she got in the lane, she shot well.
That was Kohler's 3, I believe.
Ashley Wallace working the paint, getting some big points. And so Buffalo State now warming up in the pink jerseys, wearing the WBCA Play for K to benefit the K Yao WBCA Cancer Fund, and also for Max Payne's wife, Janet, who lost her battle with breast cancer back in 2007. Just a little over 2 minutes left here in the first half. What we're gonna do, we're gonna give you some other scores that could be coinciding with the SUNYAC for women's basketball.
Yeah, these are huge scores for everyone listening out there. Oneonta 9-8, Buffalo State 8-8 currently in SUNYAC play. Oneonta taking on the top team in SUNYAC play, New Paltz, who is 16-1 in conference play. Oneonta currently on top 26-23 in the second half. 19:05 left in that game. And the other big game, as we mentioned before, earlier in the game, Plattsburgh and Cortland, both teams 8-8 in SUNYAC play, battling with Buffalo State for 5th and 6th place. Plattsburgh currently on top at halftime, 29-26 over Cortland. That's huge for Buffalo State because Buffalo State has a tiebreak over Plattsburgh, while Cortland beat them twice head-to-head.
Both teams looking to get back underway. And if you're Brockport and you're down 7, you're looking to get back into this game, you got to imagine Segrist, who has 2 fouls already, has to stay out of foul trouble. And she's got to start getting the ball a little bit more coming down the stretch.
Well, we mentioned one of the big reasons why she was so effective in that first game. Shay Jackson was injured in Brockport, and she wasn't able to play that game. Therefore, Bianca Smiley and Ashley Wallace had to be a little passive in their play, because if they fouled too much, they're going to get in foul trouble, and she was going to kill them even more than 21 points she had.
Segrist, like we mentioned before earlier in the game, had fouled out of the previous game back on January 22nd, where Brockport defeated the Buffalo State Bengals 66-56. And right now, for Buffalo State, they're looking to maintain this lead. It's got to be on the hands of Bianca Smiley.
I'm also surprised for Brockport how we haven't really seen much from Phoebe Burns yet. She had 20 points in that game against Buffalo State and Brockport as well.
Bianca Smiley, leading point scorer for Buffalo State, averaging over 14 points per game, and the top rebounder for the team.
I mentioned how she's likely going to be the MVP of the season. She's second in rebounding, 8.1 rebounds per game, behind Shannon McGinnis of Geneseo, who has 8.6. In terms of scoring, Becky Hebert from Fredonia is leading with 18.6 points. You mentioned Bianca Smiley with 14.4. She is second in that category as well. You'd figure she'd be the MVP candidate.
And the second half is back underway. It's business time here at the Buffalo State Sports Arena as Buffalo State has the ball to start the second half. Cal got the inbound pass around to Luciani, to Crawford, around to Wallace at the right elbow. Wallace trying to pick a lane, can't. It's Smiley. Smiley, hop, skip, and jump pass to Crawford. Crawford trying to work the lane. Shot off the glass, no good. They're going to say
fouls on Buffalo State.
They're going to say a foul on Crawford. And that'll be her second personal, first foul already here in the second half. Bengals still up by 7 with Brockport now looking to cut into this lead. Johnson to Story. Story drives inside, puts up the layup, short, rebound, Segrist. Segrist throws it out of bounds. That's going to be Buff State ball.
Yeah, she was surrounded by 3 girls. She had nowhere to go with it. Bianca Smiley wisely knocks it out of bounds, but it goes off of Segrist.
Segrist looked like she was just trying to whip the ball around and just threw it out of bounds. So it'll be Buff State ball. Another turnover. Buffalo State looking to add to this lead. Into Wallace. Wallace shot, no good. Too strong. Rebound, Fortis. Fortis kicks up to Johnson. Johnson finds Story. Story almost by herself. Takes it in the lane. Shoots. No good. Blocked there by Buffalo State. Looked like Kel might have got a hand on that one. And that'll stay Golden Eagle ball with 21 seconds left in the shot clock.
Key for Buffalo State so far was that 7-0 run when they were down 17-6. It came out and took a 23-17 lead, and that's why they're up 27-20 right now.
Inbound pass to Johnson. Johnson 3 from 3 for beyond the arc right now.